Like, yeah, I'm all the way over here, bro. I'm just chilling. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I know there's some things they got to watch out with, guidelines. Unfortunately, you got a lot of snowflakes out there that get tickled in certain spots that make them a little butt hurt, you know. You just said it, and I'm streaming too. How to get demonetized by? Yeah, my bad. You guys, nobody heard that. Yeah, this ain't Rumble, bro. You're good, man. So no racism. Uh, no derogatory slurs like that. Can't really swear within the first couple of minutes, which is kind of lame. Just it's YouTube's algorithm. That's how they are. But we can talk about anything basically involving. Well, I mean, you see a lot of politics. I mean, we're not really political people because politics. I mean, really, I'm not even worried about that. I'm just here to chill with the boys, man. Like, do you think anyone really wants to crack open a cold and be like, "Hey, this guy looks interesting"? They hop into this stream and like, what the hell are these guys talking about? You know? It's like, come on, man. I don't think anybody wants to hear and be like, the Donald Trump is a green man. He's not a red man. He is made out of uncircumcised foreskin. This theory is real. Bro, I can't stand politics. And I know it sounds very vague. But I just don't like to be a part of it just solely because I'd rather be unified with my fellow brothers and sisters just because I'm more worried about my next meal, dude. I'm more worried about what's going to happen. See if I'm more worried about living the next day, dude. No, on God, man. Yeah, I know. I'm just here to chill with the boys, dude. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But instead, you get somebody. It's like they end up saying some shit. Be like, the Earth is flat. It's a proven fact. Slurps the shit out of the straw of their colostomy bag. I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, how the fuck did y'all get over there, dude? He can't speak. You can't speak, dude. Ah! Yeah, I know. Around midnight, my autism side comes out. I tell you what. Yeah, and I remember though when I was a CEO though, I had an inmate that straight up said to me, and he was like, asked me for a roll of toilet paper. I was like, all right, I'll bring you a roll of toilet paper. I'll see what I can try and make happen. I'm not making no promises, bro. I had time, bro. I'm roll of toilet paper, right? As I brought him that toilet paper, I say, I don't just give you shit. I give Castile shit as well because they gave me a hard time when I was a cadet. And I remember when he said, all right, just he didn't give a fuck what I said. So as he was doing that, he was just like, all right, so I do have a question for you. I'm like, all right, what's up? And remember, note, I'm getting ready to go home. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm having the other officer relieve me of my duties. Yeah, I worked them gravy. Oh yeah, dude, I had to deal with them for like the next fucking 8 hours of my shift. I got lucky. And they're all waking up. I'm like, fuck yeah. It's when they wake up and they fucking like start asking me for shit. They get up early. I'm like, dude, no. Yeah. Oh, well, let's. Oh, I'll give them a roll of toilet paper. Yeah, yeah. They would ask for a roll of toilet paper. I bring them a roll of toilet paper. Next thing you know, it like 4 hours later, can I get another roll of toilet paper? Be like, dude, I just brought you a fucking roll. Oh, I need more toilet paper. I'd be like, so I come back. I come back on my next round. I bring him a broken down piece of roll of toilet paper. Be like, what the fuck is this, Sarge? I'd be like, it's toilet paper. And he looked at me and be like, it'd be like, this ain't enough to wipe my ass. He's like, bring me more. And that's when I'd be like, oh, no, fuck this shit. So I look at the guy, look him straight in the eye, be like, no, fuck you, I'm bringing you more. Use your fucking sock. I could tell you right now, half those guys that say they're military, some of them are and some of them aren't, dude. I'm just saying that. Like, yeah, like, I come from a military family. So, like, some of them thought I was military because of how I acted. But, like, no, I bet. Yeah, my dad's former Navy, so, like, I call him a seaman, you know? Because he likes being amongst other seamen, you know? Just to fuck with him. He'll look at me. The thing is, they choose to let the job make them bitter, and you can't let it make you cold. Some of them are just burnt out, and I get it. I've worked 21 days straight before, dude. Trust me, I get it. Tier walking. Yeah. Cell block, if they're working on 2 tiers, it was typically every 30 minutes you had to go and make a round. Now, I'll tell you what side I fucking hated working whenever I worked my overtime days, and that was fucking north side. Because I was always, I was South C team, so I worked cell block mainly in the trustee dorm, but I mainly worked cell block. And, N2 was working seg, so that's when they were transitioning from getting out the cell block going back to the general population. And these fucking guys were annoying. They got TVs, they got tablets, they got fucking ice call fucking twice in the summer. And I didn't mind doing the ice call. It's when they were fucking demanding shit and like thinking that they could fucking ask me every fucking round. I'm like, fuck you, no. I'm like, I'll bring it to you if I can, but I'm not gonna bring you a fucking cup of water every fucking round, dude. Like, oh, this is prison. This ain't the fucking Ritz-Carlton. I'm sorry. But I'm also not sorry. I'd say have a Snickers when you're not yourself when you're hungry, but they don't got, well, no, they do probably got Snickers in fucking commissary, but. Yeah, no, this was over in Claiborne Parish, back in Louisiana. I think they pay about $1 or something for ramen. I know that ramen's gold. Like I remember I brought ramen for my lunch one time. They're like, they would ask me, be like, you served them? Were you in for time? I'm like, don't you think that if I did time, I wouldn't be able to work at this fucking prison? Yeah. I mean, there was some that I know that they did have. I know the soy sauce one. Believe it or not, the soy sauce one was one that they got to have. I know the Cajun chicken one was mainly like an exclusive one though. The Cajun chicken and the spicy Cajun chicken. It's only exclusive to the prisons, yeah. Yeah, you only find that Mauritian ramen in the prisons because that's the only one that's sealed up and in a clear package. They have to make them clear so that no one's hiding contraband in them. But I will tell you this: I had an inmate ask me when I brought him that roll of toilet paper to finish that story. He asked if I could shove that whole roll of toilet paper up my ass. I said, "Now what the fuck is wrong with you? Is it 6 o'clock now? You're back on your shit being a fucking hoe." Be like, I know I got locked up because you're being a fucking hoe selling yourself out. He's like, oh, ain't nothing like that. Sorry to be like, oh, my name Booker. I'm butt drunk. I like selling my ass to other inmates. And then he looks at me in embarrassment and backs away from his cell doors. Yeah, bro. He walks away from the cell doors and he looks at me. He's like, all right, all right, all right. Just embarrassed. And all the fucking guys are laughing down the tier because they know that I'm not going to put up with anybody's shit. And I remember one time he was telling me he dropped his cup, and it was an ice call. Said, "Hey, pick that cup up." I'm like, "Why the fuck do I gotta pick your cup?" Because I want to see you bend over. And I'm like, "Fuck you, no." So I wanted to go pick his cup. Oh no, I wanted to pick. No, with how it went, I forgot how it went, but like he said some shit. So like, I wanted to pick his cup up. He's like, "I just wanted to see you bend over." So I put the cup on the hatch. I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" So I knock his fucking cup off the hatch, and I'm running showers at the same time. Note, I'm working in a maximum security cell block. But we can do rounds on these tiers when they're taking showers because they don't have to be shackled in the cell block I'm working at. And the inmates in the shower saw what I did. They're laughing their ass off. The guys in cell 14 are laughing their ass off. I was like, Sarge, pick that up. I'm like, no, fuck you, man. I'm like, you're saying some fucking crazy ass shit to me, man. You think that's fucking funny? It's not fucking funny. No, I don't swing that way, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you? Or sometimes they'd be like, yeah, I know you got food out there. Bring me some of that food. Be like, the fuck you think this is fucking Burger King? Have it your way, dude. Yeah, I did, and I didn't even show any anger. I just said that shit with a big old smile on my face, not giving a fuck. Well, yeah, because you can't be angry all the fucking time, you know? Like, if you show anger, like, they're testing you. They try to punk you. Like, I had an inmate trying to punk me saying, I beat your ass right now. I'm like, all right. So I tell the fucking guy, well, the other tier officer I'm working with, I'm like, hey, Patterson, pop open cell door 11. And he went to pop it open. I go in the cell, and the guy backs. I was like, oh, no. I'm like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Because who the fuck's going to fuck with a 6'5" fucking 5 giant like myself? Yeah, it's punkin'. Oh yeah, the quiet ones. The fuck? Yeah, no, I did what I did with integrity, but it's when they tried to fuck with me, dude. I had to humble them, you know. Oh no, there was an officer I worked with, and there's this one inmate that I called Funny Man, and he called this guy that I worked with Planet Unfitness or Planet Fat Ass. So trust me, I know. And then I call him Gonzo to fuck with him, and he get mad at me. And he's like, "Don't call me that." I'm like, "Why? Is it because how big your nose is?" I'm like, "I know you won't call me shit." He's like, "Well, yeah, because you haven't given me a reason." I'm like, "Then why are you talking shit to my other CO then, man? Like, come on." This guy's a higher rank than me, and you're talking shit to him. He's a fucking master sergeant. Yeah. No, you're good, man. I mean, I'm just listening, dude. You're good. No, I've caught inmates high as fuck on Mojo. Like when I was doing rounds one time, I caught one of the inmates they threw up in front of me, so I had to get my major down there. I'm like, ah, fuck. So now I gotta deal with this shit. And I had the captain come down, and we pulled him out of the cell. We had to cuff him. They were gonna go straight to investigative seg, which is the cell block where it's disciplinary, pretty much. And I shit you not when I say this. I remember when the captain looked at him, he's like, "What, you feel good?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." He's just talking slow as shit and shit, you know. And as he's talking to him, he's like, "Look, I'll cut you a deal. If you could say the alphabet backwards, starting from Z all the way up to A, I will let you stay here." Bro was like, "Really?" Yeah, he was like, "Really?" He was like, "Oh, fuck no." Yeah, he's like, "No, fuck no. You really think I'm gonna fucking do that? No, man. You're going to fucking P1. The fuck's wrong with you?" Bro, this fucking bitch Jin is so useless, it's not even funny. She's just fucking standing right there. Yeah, it's not for everyone, man. I mean, it took me 4 months to get my groove. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You got to have integrity, but you got to be very thick-skinned, and you got to know how to put the hammer down. That too, and I knew how to de-escalate very fucking well. Half the inmates that were having a bad fucking day or the situation wasn't going right, they would always request if I could fucking talk, and I'd talk to them, de-escalate it, go from there. And they would ask if they would ask for a request, and I'd tell them like, "Hey, look, man, I'm not gonna make any promises. All right, I'll see what I can try and make happen, but I'm not gonna make no promises because if I make a promise and I can't keep up to it, man, that'd be disrespectful. You get what I mean?" And they respect that, you know. So instead of saying I'll try and see what I can do, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. It depends on how you word it too, man. I'm a former salesman on top of it, so I'm really good when it comes to interaction. That also plays a big ploy in my fucking de-escalation tactics. Yes, sir. Bro, this dude built like fucking Spear from fucking Primal. Yeah, dude, he looks like, yeah, where's the fucking dinosaur at when you fucking need him? Yeah, he looks like he's fucking tripping fucking balls in the fucking mojo, man. Bumbleclat. I think probably after this mission, I'm probably gonna go to bed though, because I got work tomorrow. I mean, even though I gotta work until like 2, I gotta get up early in the morning anyways, because my wife likes it when I'm up. That way, before she has to go to her stuff she has to do in the morning. Shit, man. It's yeah, it's like it's 12:19 where I'm at. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I'll be off at work. All right, for sure, man. I mean, I gotta say, I mean, as always, it's fun as fuck playing with y'all, though, man. Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I really was not expecting to, like, go into full detail, like, talking about what I did in my past. I mean, I did enjoy being a CEO. I might do it again, but until then, I'm just kind of just focusing on what I need to do. No, it isn't. It's just with where I was doing it back then. It's just I worked a shitload of hours, man, and barely had a social life. Barely got to see my kids, and imagine being at the time a single father with with 2 children. Like, I mean, that's it's. I don't get to see my son and daughter very much because I mean I'm not going to talk about that. Like, all I'm just saying is yeah. Yeah, all I can just say is the mom and I are luckily like getting along, so that's all I can say. It wasn't like that in the beginning, but I mean we have our moments. It just depends. It varies from what's going on. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna hop off, y'all. All right, y'all. Well,